Roasting has to be one of the stupidest terms I've ever heard. Every time I hear someone say it, it makes me cringe. All I can ever hear when I think of it in my mind is some high-pitched voice saying,
"You just got roasted, my dude."
People that use the word oftentimes throw it out in the sense of victory, putting themselves above the person they lightly insulted. I don't mind the people that use it ironically or in the sense of it being a joke, but people that use the word in a serious sense should really understand that it actually doesn't mean much. I mean, congrats, you know how to insult someone. It doesn't take talent. Roasting someone is really just the same as insulting them, which isn't some kind of thing that you should be proud of. The reason for me making this video is because of how much I see it thrown around on YouTube. Because, me being me, I can't seem to make a video without mentioning YouTube. But take for example iDubbbz, with his Content Cop series. I know you know who he is, so I don't need to explain. But he makes a lot of insultive or critical remarks about people and videos he talks about in this series. And many have labeled him the king of roasting for this reason. Sure, I'm not going to disagree, but what doesn't make sense is the fact that people look up to him for it. iDubbbz is a very entertaining YouTuber, but not for the reason of him knowing how to insult people, but for the reason of him understanding how to properly mix it with real criticisms and actual intelligent logic. He knows how to make it funny, which really helps a lot. But the problem comes with the people that want to be like iDubbbz, but instead of coming off as funny, they come off as rude and unintelligent. There are plenty of big channels with this kind of influence, and it's caused a lot of smaller channels to follow suit. When people that can be easily influenced start watching channels like Leafy and they say to themselves, "I want to be like that guy," they curate a channel with the intention of doing just that. Bandwagoning. A particular activity or cause that has suddenly become fashionable or popular. Lots of people have been hopping on the commentary channel bandwagon ever since Leafy blew up. And because of Leafy's influence, many people started roasting other people within or outside the community. This is a good amount of the reason why the term roasting started to become popular on YouTube. YouTube roast, Zaptai, roasting KSI, Rice Gum roast. And the list goes on and on and on. To be clear, I have no issue with video roasts. I think they can be entertaining at times. The problem is with the people that think they're so much greater than someone else simply for the fact that they quote-unquote had better insults. Please, it's subjective. I do feel as though there needs to be a bit of an understanding on what roasting someone really means. Roasting someone isn't kindly giving out criticisms that you think someone can improve on. Roasting is to criticize or reprimand severely. Well, there wasn't an issue there. Everyone knows that. So why is it that I see people in the comments of response videos saying how it was some sort of insane roast? If someone makes a video on someone else and that person makes a response, the point of the video is to critique and disprove one's points against him, not to make the hardest roast possible. Sure, using points against someone can be a roast, but only if used in the context of it being an insult, and not just something the person could do better. I remember a time when it wasn't a normal thing to make a video on someone else. It's almost sad how desperate some commentary channels can get, literally making a video on anyone just for the sake of views. And it's also kind of pathetic how oftentimes they have to further their points by using insults instead of just understanding that not all YouTubers can be exposed. I have absolutely no problem with people using insults in their videos. What's wrong is when the main point of the videos is just insults. Don't act like you exposed someone if really all you did was just make a roast video on them. You can roast someone without bringing up a single point against them. All you have to do is insult them, and that counts as a roast. But that's not the same as an exposed video. But in the same light, an exposed video is not the same as a roast video, and that's where I think most people get confused. I'm not confused about it. I know the difference between a roast video and an exposed video. But there is one more type of video within the commentary community which I would call a critique video. This is the category that people like iDubbbz would fall under, in my opinion. So there are roast videos, exposed videos, and critique videos. As I described, a roast video is when the main content and purpose of a video is to insult someone. An exposed video is to show something about a person or channel that would not normally be taken lightly and was previously unknown to his general audience. And finally, a critique video would be to go over flaws in the person or channel they have created. As you may be able to tell, a roast video is its own separate thing. So let's stop calling exposed videos and critique videos roasts, because they simply are not. Now, I'm not excusing the fact that you can actually do all three within one video, and many do that. But all you have to do to tell which kind of video it is ask what the purpose of the video overall is. Is it to A, expose them, B, roast them, or C, give criticism? At the end of the day, this video alone won't make people stop calling exposed videos roast videos. I understand that. And to what point it really matters? Well, it doesn't. But in general, I think roasting someone is mainly pointless and should only be done for entertainment purposes. You can insult someone all you want, but when it comes down to it, it's just an opinion. And opinions only matter if you make them matter.